Traditionally crafted from oak or ash with goatskin drum heads and played using flexible canes, the Lambeg produces a remarkable sound that can carry for miles. Yet despite its immense volume, playing the instrument is an art requiring precision, rhythm and control. Every drummer develops their own style while respecting techniques that have been passed from one generation to another. For many families, Lambeg drumming is more than a performance. It's a lifelong tradition. Skills are handed down from parents to children. Competitions encourage excellence, and local clubs help ensure that this unique musical heritage continues to thrive. It's therefore especially fitting that we begin tonight with performers who represent both the highest standards of Lambeg drumming today and the bright future of that tradition. Formed in 2021, Centenary Drumming Club is represented this evening by Andy Young, his son Ethan Young and Henry Turkington. Between them, they've enjoyed remarkable success on the competition circuit. Andy has won every major Lambeg drumming competition, including the prestigious Blue Ribbon event at Claddagh Night in 2024. Ethan has already established himself in senior competition despite his young age, while Henry has earned multiple victories in the junior ranks. Together they represent both excellence and the passing of tradition from one generation to the next. Before that though, the excellent Graham Harris will kick us off with a piping set before the thunder of the Lambeg drum. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Belfast welcome to the Centenary Drumming Club, and first of all, your piper this evening, Graham Harris.
That's our guy.
Yeah.
It's not the original Belfast top, it's just got moments.
Thank you very much. A paper with a microphone. This is a weird experience. Okay, welcome everybody. Those are three little tunes for you. That was Shanghai Lil. Hopefully you all recognise that one. Believe it or not, the second tune was a wee reel called The Swallowtail Coat, and it's based on the same tune as Shanghai Lil. So we have a bit of the Unionist culture and a bit of or Protestant Scottish culture and a bit of Irish culture in there. And then we finished with I'll Tell Me Man. I'm going to do one more piece for you before we hear the Lambeg drums. And this one has a little bit of audience participation. I can feel the trepidation. So when we get towards the end of it, I would love it if you could all give me a really big yo! Something like that. Hopefully you'll all know what this is. Killaloo.
Graham Harris on the pipes, and Centenary Drumming Club there with a tremendous way to open tonight's showcase. As we've already heard, Ulster's musical heritage is rich and it's varied, and our next performers take us back even further in time to the military music of the late 17th and 18th centuries. Formed in 2009, Sir Henry Inglesby Fife and Drum from Carrickfergus was formed to complement the famous Carrickfergus pageant, and is named after Sir Henry Inglesby, the officer appointed to King William III's, by King William III's commander, the Duke of Schomberg, to command the guard at Carrickfergus Castle in 1690. As William's army marched south towards the decisive Battle of the Boyne, Sir Henry Inglesby remained behind with responsibility for the castle at Carrickfergus. Today, the band is dedicated to preserving the Ulster Scots Irish tradition of fifing and drumming through both performance and education. Their uniforms are carefully researched reproductions, while their music recreates the sound that would once have echoed through military camps, town squares and parade grounds more than 3 centuries ago. Their commitment to authenticity has seen them perform not only throughout Ireland but also at major historical reenactments across Europe. Their musical programme this evening reflects that rich heritage. Among their varied set, you'll hear Lily Bolero, one of the best known political tunes of the 17th century, written during the reign of King James II, that became closely associated with the Glorious Revolution and the Williamite cause, remaining one of the most recognisable melodies in the Orange musical tradition. You'll also hear King William's March, this version of the tune written in honour of King William III, but it goes by many names. And in the Irish context, you might recognise it as a tune called King of the Fairies. Alongside these, you'll hear traditional Scottish melodies, including the much-loved The Rowan Tree. And to conclude then, the band will perform Parson's Farewell, an English country dance dating back to the 17th century. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Sir Henry Inglesby Fife and Drum Band. Sir Henry Inglisby Fife and Drum Band. Music and dance have always gone hand in hand, and nowhere is that more evident than the tradition of Highland dancing. Although many people associate Highland dancing with Scotland, it's a tradition with deep roots in Ulster too, reflecting the historic connections that have existed for centuries. Originally developing from the athletic sword dances and ceremonial displays of the Scottish Highlands, Highland dancing evolved into a highly disciplined art form that combines strength, agility, balance and precision. Today, it's performed competitively across the world, but at its heart, it remains a celebration of culture, heritage and community, with each dance telling its own story through movement and music. Our next performers are helping to ensure that this vibrant tradition continues to flourish. Founded by champion Highland dancer Molly Smith from Aberdeenshire, the Molly Smith School of Highland Dance has grown remarkably in a very short space of time. What began with just 8 young dancers has quickly developed into a thriving community of almost 70 dancers from across County Tyrone, introducing a new generation to the traditions of Highland dance while strengthening the cultural links between Scotland and Ulster. The school is proud of its close connections with the Saorla Pipe Band and Saorla Orange Lodge, whose support has played an important role in its success. This evening's performance is accompanied by a varied and evocative musical programme that begins with A New Dawn, a composition which captures a sense of optimism and fresh beginnings. This is followed by Chaos, an energetic piece which perfectly complements the speed, precision and athleticism of Highland dancing. The performance concludes then with the lively Mary MacDonald's Reel, one of the best loved reels in the Scottish traditional repertoire, a joyful tune which is full of energy. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Molly Smith School of Highland Dance. Our next performers are proof that while the traditions we celebrate tonight are centuries old, they continue to evolve and attract new generations of musicians. Formed in April 2023, Imperial Guards Belfast are perhaps the newest melody flute band in Northern Ireland, but it's built upon an extraordinary wealth of experience. Collectively, its members bring together more than 200 years of flute band expertise, combining youthful enthusiasm with seasoned musicianship. Drawing inspiration from the traditional chora drums and the classic melody flute band style, Imperial Guards have quickly established a reputation for musical excellence. They are essentially a walking orchestra. Their performances blend military marches, traditional Ulster airs, Scottish and Irish melodies, hymns and sacred music into a programme that reflects the rich diversity of the flute band tradition. In just 3 years, the band has made a remarkable impact already. Beyond music, they have demonstrated a strong commitment to their community, raising thousands of pounds for local charities, including Cancer Research UK, Autism NI, Light of Foot, and this year, Cancer Fund for Children. They've also earned recognition on the parading scene. In 2024, on their very first appearance at the Belfast 12th of July demonstration, they were awarded the Best Melody Band on Parade. Their musical programme tonight perfectly reflects the band's broad repertoire. They begin with a tune that every bandsman and bandswoman will know all too well. If you've ever marched the length of the Lisbon Road on the 12th of July, you'll know that moment when you think you've nearly reached the end, only for the band captain to shout one word: Galanthia. It's a magnificent march, but perhaps every bandsman's nightmare, when there's still another few hundred yards to go. So ladies and gentlemen, as they play, please give a warm Belfast welcome to the Imperial Guards from Belfast. And another important figure at the head of the parade, and we saw a fine example of it there, the drum major. Originally, the drum major was far more than a ceremonial leader. In armies across Europe, drum majors were responsible for directing musicians, maintaining discipline within the ranks, and communicating commands on the march. Their ceremonial mace was not simply decorative, it was an important tool used to signal changes in pace, direction and movement long before modern methods of communication existed. Today, drum majoring has evolved into a highly skilled performance that combines precision marching, athleticism, timing and coordination with the graceful handling of the mace. It demands countless hours of practice, exceptional concentration and remarkable discipline. The very best drum majors are not only accomplished competitors, but also ambassadors for a tradition that continues to flourish across Northern Ireland. One of the driving forces behind that success is Andrea Gibson, who's dedicated almost 3 decades to teaching drum majors in County Armagh. Having competed herself for an incredible 38 years, Andrea has built one of the most successful classes anywhere in these islands. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the County Armagh drum majors.
Dead.